Hey, it's Mr. Nintendo Sony for 2011 game MannyWolverine. You guys on Wrestling Interest Gorgeous channel. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, BShoot, Brighty on Odyssey, and other social media platforms. How you guys can think of, and Rumble too. Before I begin, since I'm gonna say it's like a tea spill drama shit video because I really would not want to do any of that shit. Closest I think I ever talked about that was like the thing last year. I only got like 4 or 5 people that saw it, which was like Nikita Dragon, Trisha Paytas thing or whatever, and like fools like that, along with JC, this dude that got completely accused of being one of the pedos or predators and shit, the big ass beauty YouTuber influencer shit, along with the other one, Jay Star and a fucking what's it called, other dude. That guy that did a whole bunch of he was completely slammed immediately. That dude that had that whole thing with Teddy Westbrook and all that shit, and then SD. I mean, you guys probably know who I'm talking about. Maybe not. It's just that dude that has a red hair and like made a lot of pedo jokes, which is kind of bad. Extremely bad for that dude. With like 12, 14, 15 million subscribers to say that shit, man. Not really surprised. He's probably one of those evil people that are connected to, the globalist Rockefeller Rothschild, like the Freemason crap. Probably one of the Satanist fucks. I wouldn't be surprised if he is. But anyways, yeah, before you get into all the negative bullshit, finally, at least it'll be the good part of the video. And these little dark gray Nintendo Switch things. It's just the other week, a couple days ago. And I got this classic one, which I've been wanting to get for almost damn near 3.5 years. I finally got it. About freaking time. There's some other positive stuff I still want to react to, but not in this video. It'll be separate. Some new Apex Legends shit showed up along with another little positive thing. Ace Attorney, it's going to be coming to the Switch pretty soon. That's pretty kick-ass. I'm not a hardcore fan of it, but I don't hate the series either. I think it's pretty decent. It's a decently cool little JRPG anime thing. So dude that says objection, hold it. That guy. So there's that. And what else? Another little positive thing. I did want to react to this other new thing that came out. Just another new Fast and Furious. Newest Fast and Furious. Some trailers came out. There was another one, the S Word Squad. That one, the one that has Margot Robbie play Harley Quinn, and the other dude Idris Elba. But I know I could probably get a copyright claim for that one. But anyways, this chick right here. I'm not gonna call her a bitch instead of a chick. This is over a week old. I was going to do this Saturday or Sunday. I just didn't get time to do around it because I had stuff I had to do. I was going to be my last week IRL working at the hotel casino because May 1st, this Saturday, I guess this Friday is going to be my last day because they're going to start requiring a lot more people to get in the VAXX, aka the vax, jabs in the arms. That's going to be almost 100% mandatory. And this is my last week I'm going to be working there. It's a bitch because I'm not taking that shit. I will never. In a billion years, as long as there's still breath in these lungs, I will never, ever take that freaking 6G crap, in my personal opinion. You guys want to take it, that's your, personal thing, but probably going to pay for it later on. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Not trying to make, you're making threats and shit like that. No, I'm not. I'm not going to say, it's the mark of the beast shit and not being holy and down, Jesus is God, Yahshua, Yahweh, which I do believe in, yes. But I don't push you hard, which I should. But let's get it in. Why she quit sign language, this little girl right here. I don't even know how old this chick is. She's like 19, 20, 21. One thing I know that she was born, I think, in Malibu, like Orlando somewhere in Florida, which I'm not surprised. I even read one of the comments that says, the Hispanic Latin community disowns you. It's crazy, man. I heard a few other videos before this chick was around, I guess, or after this chick was around. She got her thing like a week or so ago. This girl's named Brayson Projects, and I think her name was Akora. I don't remember what her name was, but it is what it is. 3, 2, 1, let's go. See this apologies. I guess it's an apology video. I don't know. I'm going to stop it in between, so links down below.
Hello. There's a few things to talk about.
And I'm going to try to be as, fair as I can about this shit, because I know this happened last year and before, 2018, 2019, with the whole chick from, it wasn't Pokemon, it was the other one. Alinity, and then it happened again with this other chick. It was 2019 or 2020. Might have been 2019. The old Teddy Westbrook crap, which I wasn't going to talk about either. And then 2020, which was a real big one with that Invader V chick. And then another one, I think her name was Bad Bunny. Now it's 2021. Now it's this chick. I think it was in December. I heard about this chick a little bit. So she was kind of problematic before. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, because I know a lot of people are saying, she's making people that are deaf in sign language are real bad people. And they should be good people, It is what it is. I didn't have anyone in my family like that. I know 2 of them had Down syndrome really bad. My old man's side of the family. My mom's side, not really sure too much. I barely knew him as much because I don't lived in either Mexico or Venezuela. But let's move on.
the sign language situation has gotten out of hand. So I'm finally here to speak about it, and this makeup helps me do it, because it makes me more comfortable. Deaf creators that spread misleading information about me.
Let's see why that makes her comfortable. I could kind of sort of relate to. Oh, and before I'm gonna give her Brian Pazzo, because she's Hispanic Latina chick like how I am, but some Mexican Puerto Rican. I think she might be. I had to guess probably like either Colombian, Cuban, or possibly Dominican. I don't know. Maybe Salvadoran. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't care. It is what it is. Because, hey, I can't just give her brownie because she has the same race as I am, except the ethnicity part. I'm not going to just let that shit slide immediately. So, I got to listen very carefully. I got to keep my ear in the streets. I didn't know it's a week old. I still want them to talk about it.
That wasn't true. Those are the creators I blocked in the beginning. No, they were not trying to politely help me. They laughed at me in videos online and told people I signed for bad reasons other than the real one, which was to express myself and for anxiety. I stated that in my personal story in the beginning, so there's no excuse to then go make videos saying I'm signing for other malicious intentions. Because you guys also...
And it's weird. I did hear something about that because she had real bad anxiety and stuff. Oh, those I do this because I want to protect myself from anxiety and stress and mental health illness. I don't know. I don't know if I buy that shit or not, if that's real or fake, but I honestly, like I said, I don't really give too much of a shit, but I'm still going to listen to this. In my opinion, she's a fucking little ass fucking girl. Even though I did actually watch a music video thing like 2 months ago. She made this music video called Watch the Mouth or something like that, and like she was really making fun of bad people really, really bad, and it had like 25,000 dislikes or 25K dislikes. That is a shithole of something else. It is what it is, though. So, not gonna say when I was that age I was doing that shit too, but I seen a few girls here and there way back in freshman story. This is the old school MySpace, like Daily Booth Blog TV days. Freshman all the way to senior. A lot of girls were doing that old school twerking thing. They didn't really call it twerking, they called it booty bouncing or something else. I forgot what it was. And then it does the whole sex messaging shit that started happening, sexting. It got worse. I was able to see that from the grounds up in the old school MySpace era. And when old school 4chan channel was a lot more fun back then compared to now, it's just complete trash. But let's continue.
Said I'm trying to mock deaf people. I'm not trying to mock anybody. That's not what I'm doing. All these people are misled into thinking I'm trying to make fun of them with my videos because you said that to millions. But that wasn't true. Okay. All these younger deaf kids on TikTok, how are you guys going to tell them I'm making fun of them? So now you guys got all these people hurt. And that wasn't me. I was signing because I love it. It makes me feel good. I want more people to learn. I try to do it as right as possible every time.
Man, if you wanted more people to learn, though, you wouldn't be doing that shit now, would you? Huh? No, but you're not going to admit that, are you? Huh? Not good. She's already fucking up from the beginning, man. Not good. Like I said, I was going to try to take it easy on this little fucking girl. Like, I mean, she's like 19, 20, 21 or something. She's like a baby compared to mine. So I'm like 32, but my God. It's no wonder some people are starting to have hatred and animosity towards this chick, man. It's really fucking sad, to be honest. I mean, like I said, I don't have any hatred or like evilness. I wishing that she was DIE or something like that or go into another world. But my God. I'm telling you, man, you want to be a role model for these younger little middle school, high schooler kids. Wouldn't use that little Joker Joaquin Phoenix looking freaking face. By the way, that movie was absolutely freaking spectacular shit almost 2 years ago. And I know I just said I was going to do a reaction a couple days ago to the Mortal Kombat thing. I didn't feel like doing it. If I do, I'll probably put it on Brighteon and Bitch Shooting Stud. I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, I know she wants to cope with her mechanisms because she wants to use the face paint. And I've seen other girls do that on TikTok too, a little bit here and there, but I don't watch them on TikTok. I watch them on YouTube as compilations once in a while. Let's move the fuck ahead.
I'm not ever trying to do it wrong. And if I'm not perfect at it, or if there were some people that didn't perceive every sign, that wasn't me trying to stir up drama or hurt anybody. That wasn't me trying to offend anybody. They backed me in a corner by telling millions of people I'm trying to make fun of them. So then they get all these other hearing people. They're getting everybody to make videos about me, and it just doesn't stop. The hearing people.
I guess that part, that's so small sort of extent. I don't know, that part part's like, let me back into a corner. I don't like that. You know, like, I don't know if she was fucking faking that shit or not. And the last time I seen a chick like those, actually, it was early January, February, that Playmate Tessie bitch. And by the way, I did hear last week or the week before she made a new account. And it's the one that was like making fun of the girl. If any people don't know, now I bring it up again. That was a real nasty, garbage little piece of shit human, in my opinion. By a lot of demons and demonic entities in that bitch. But if any people don't know, long story short, the TLDR shit, too long don't read sort of thing, is that she made fun of this girl that was from the UK. I think England. She has a real thick British accent, or New Zealand somewhere, Australia. It's both those accents are really, really close to being the same. It is what it is. But and she made fun of her having cancer and she was dying and stuff. And then like the dad found out and the drama just exploded like a fucking volcano. And then like she tried to get back on like YouTube again. And like she's trying to be like Miss Playmate Tessie business. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't follow the bitch at all, so I don't know what the fuck was going on. But let's move on. I don't know. I don't. I do sort of to a small, tiny, little crumble of respect for her. I will say this for this one right here, Rosalie Ospianta. I don't know. Yeah, I don't agree with the whole dog piling and making a bunch of videos on her saying she's a super fucked up evil person. One day, I don't know if she is or not off camera. Maybe she's the coolest, baddest, awesomest, nicest, wholesome person ever. I don't know. Could be the sweetest down-to-earth person off camera. Maybe on camera, she's playing a villain like that little dipshit Keemstar does half the time. I don't know. But it is what it is. I ain't going to go off to that fool. Because I need, deep threats on that dude. I'm just saying.
People are now reiterating what the deaf people are saying, which are lies, that I signed for aesthetic trends, that I'm trying to mock them, that I'm ableist, that I'm ignoring their help. Bullshit, like all lies. Because why are people going to believe me or the hearing girls over them?
Hold on. What was that there? He like to flash his shit really fucking quick. I don't know why. Hold up. No, that's not it. I have to move this over here real quick. And caption / orange stub and fix your terrible sign, ableism, hashtag deaf TikTok. Alright. They really, really like to do this thing really fast, don't they? And got TikTok shit wasn't around. The closest thing we probably would have to TikTok when I was in middle school was extremely, almost close, but not completely. Would have been, I don't know. I didn't even say Newgrounds wasn't that bad either. That's still around, by the way. Oh, and I heard some extra news about that. And like, this people trying to do this 3 a.m. shit of Friday Night Funkin', which is fucking silly as hell, man, honestly. I don't know why they would even do that, but it's more this drama should be unnecessary as fuck, but it's what they feed on. I don't know. I guess the only closest thing we would have had back then to TikTok when I was in middle school, high school, probably high school mainly, wouldn't even been MySpace. Would have been something else. Would have been crazier than that. Something toxic. I don't know. It was either that or a different other. I'm trying to think of an older platform that was really, really bad. I want to say Stickam Blocks. They weren't that bad either. I'd probably say, as far as incidents goes, this old school thing that was the whole Jesse Slaughter incident back in 2009, 2010. I guess that one was kind of bad. Way back in the day. Just barely hitting my 20s at the time. I guess there's other platforms out there probably even worse before TikTok was a thing. Not even old school Instagram. I guess Tumblr would have been a thing. Even though I use that a little bit now, but this is way after I got out of high school. It was like sophomore, junior, or like college. But let's move on. It's probably going to be a lot more extra shit. Not as all the other ones that they did. That was a shitload of them. My God. There's an assload of all those things. You guys can pause the videos for one after that. Okay.
You either made harmful videos about me to make me look bad on purpose or talk shit to me in my comments. And those were the types of people that got blocked since the beginning. These deaf creators slash hard of hearing creators want to make videos wearing my makeup and dressing up as me, making fun of me publicly, humiliating me, bashing me, talking shit about me, and then you guys want to proceed to tell everybody online that you're trying to help me. You're liars. You tried to...
I don't know about that part. I don't know if she's trying to do self-mechanism, like helping herself out, because trying to defend herself, because a billion other people are like jumping at the throat of this chick. I don't know. I don't agree with that part, but at the same time, I'm not going to say that she's innocent either. You're saying, oh, if it's all fucking bullshit. I don't know if it is fucking out or it might be put on me that bullshit. I don't know what the fuck it is. It might be legit. It might be fake. I don't know. Unless you see all these other people that are the real deaf sign language people, and they're saying that she's doing something wrong. She has to know her fucking spot. Shut the hell up. Let the grown-ass fucking adults do the goddamn talking. Or in this case, sign languaging. That's 100% correct. That they were born and raised what they had to do. It probably takes a month or two, maybe even a year to even learn all that, master all sign language. And the closest person I knew sign language, I think it was like my freshman, sophomore year. Way back in high school time. It was like right around the time, the year before YouTube and all these social media stuff started blowing out. And super popularity and all that. And the only stuff that was around, I think it was mainly DeviantArt, 4chan, I guess Reddit at the time. I used to use Reddit a little bit here and there, but I didn't use it like a whole bunch compared to like places like DeviantArt and stuff. And of course YouTube and all that. My God, this is like the old school dinosaur land of YouTube. Oh man, those bare bones at the time. And yeah, I remember this one sign language kid. I think he was like one of these gangbanger dudes or something like that. The old school ones. It's funny because I went to like this little suburban, no offense to anyone that's white. It's mainly more predominantly white than it was black or Hispanic at the time. And I was here in Vegas too, ironically enough. And like, I think he was going out with this one girl. I think there was this one white girl. She was going out with this other black dude that was like, they both knew sign language and stuff like that. And they started really liking each other. It was crazy, man. I didn't know them personally, but I've seen them around at the time. It was so many years. It was like 15, 16 years back. It's the old school way back time machine. But let's move on.
Tear me down. That's what you guys did. Not help me. You guys tried to tear me down, cancel me, and make me kill myself. Like, let's be real here.
No. I didn't know that. I know the whole cancel culture thing is full of fucking garbage. Just absolute me out of the fucking trash. I don't agree with that at all. It's complete utter garbage. I don't like that shit either, but I'm going to get to a future video on that, trust me. It's going to be about near autonoma and then like how it's all about transphobia and they want to cancel it and all this stuff. Same with the other shit, extra shit. It's probably going to be before or right after, or maybe on the same day this video comes out. And Gina Carano may or may not come back from Disney. I doubt it. And then Vic Mignogna, the man himself that played Broly, he got completely like banned out of this. I think it was San Diego Comic-Con thing. Not San Diego Comic-Con, but they're not even doing that because it's the virtual stuff. It's fucking sad, but let's continue. Let's see what this... Starting to sound like a bratty little girl that doesn't know her place.
And y'all thought it'd be easy because I shared to the world that I suffer with anxiety, which is very true, which you guys all try to invalidate just because I'm confident and I keep pushing through all the hate. And I'm able to keep pushing through because I'm strong and my followers root for me and encourage me and they're all that matter to me and I will never leave them. And I love them very much and I'm very grateful for them. And all they've done is encourage me and push me to keep growing and growing.
But if you really love and you care about them, you wouldn't be pulling any of this bullshit, now would you? You're spewing crap right out of your ass, you little girl. Somebody didn't spank you really, really fucking bad when you were young. I'm not condoning violence or nothing, but maybe your parents weren't fucking rough on us. Coming from like a real Hispanic Latino like household, sometimes I used to get hit with a belt, sometimes occasionally. And sometimes when I got way out of the fucking line, I get hit with a sandal traditionally. I don't know, for black people households, I would probably like that too. More than likely, I had it. When I was growing up in the Harlem area in New York at the time before I moved out here in Vegas. That was a real big thing. And no offense like to Caucasians and white, maybe some they had that sort of experience growing up at that time too. But luckily, you know, it put some sense into me. Yeah, you don't fucking talk back to the older adults that are supposed to know a lot more than you are. You're supposed to follow and lead by example. This is way before, but obviously, like, this was around the time the internet was around, but the only three things, in my personal opinion, when I was seeing the older kids and teenagers do this stuff is mainly for, you know, for R34. And this is before R34 was even a thing, along with Prawn and crap load of stuff for legally downloading musics and CDs at that time. That was a real big thing back then. I guess that and old school AOL, Yahoo email stuff, chats at the time. So luckily, I didn't have any of this shit at the time when I was still a 90s kid, but Other than that, yeah. You want to lead them by example, you got to do what you got to do. Hold on one second. Okay, so as I was saying before, sorry about that. Like, one of the roomies ended up texting me again because I told him I'd do this video thing earlier. But let's continue on. I don't know. I was talking about some old school stuff, but like how DeviantArt and what else? Reddit was really cool back then, and now it's kind of trash. Oh, and then I had like future plans. I'll talk about that. Do Vic Mignon and Jay Carano again. Let's move on.
They're the real ones that stuck by me and believed me and trusted me even when I didn't have the voice to explain myself. Who survives this? Getting lied about and humiliated to millions and millions of people over and over by a community that people are going to believe over me. Who survives this type of hate that you guys brought on me by lying about me? And I'm not doing fake signs like they've said too, that I fake sign language.
I don't know about that. You never know.
Multiple deaf creators have gotten at least 10 million views for saying I fake sign language.
Why was she facing in that direction? I don't understand that. I'm surprised she was reading from a real long script of, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so apologies, but that's bullshit and fuck you, sort of this nihilism. Or one of my friends always said, you know, I'm half in that generation of millennial dumbasses, but it is what it is. And Duke KJ was like, oh, it's the rise of the rainbow kids, the rainbow children. It is true in a way. Some of these fools are so brainwashed and programmed like motherfuckers is ridiculous, man. I'll leave the link to his video down below, but he might not even be on YouTube for that long. He might be on BitChute, Brighteon, and his other things like Odyssey, you know? His YouTube, the algorithm is just destroying that dude. And he's speaking a lot of truth, just like this other dude, this James Corbett dude, man. He just got deleted like 3 weeks ago. You know, in the Truth Alternative Media community, but that's what I'm talking about, this little mini TikTok drama shit right now. But a lot more extra shit than you guys think, but let's move on.
That's crossing the line. That's more than not being perfect at it. Because I was doing my best to keep getting better at it, but I didn't have a chance because you guys told millions of people on the internet that I do it for all these bad reasons and that I signed gibberish. So there was no chance for me. Every time I would post a sign language video, people are waiting to attack me. Their perception of me is already altered. The slow audios I sign, people are still calling it gibberish. The slow, clear-ass signs I do that I just learned from my deaf friend, y'all will all say it's wrong every time. But then there's those comments, many comments on every video saying you're doing it right, why are you getting hate? They just get like 3 likes, those comments.
She's always going to skim through us fucking fast, like she really doesn't want people to read that. That's how a lot of these fucking channels kind of are when it comes to that. All these drama spill fucking cheat channels. Ah, man. It's full of trash, some of them. Some of them are just fucking inhuman, man. They tear mother effers down like it's no goddamn person's business. It's like what happened a month ago. I didn't want to talk about it. That Deaf Noodles dude, whatever, he got... I don't know if he got canceled or just said the wrong thing about somebody like, I don't know, some super big dude like ENH or H or the other older dude keeps... I don't know.
There's a comment saying I'm signing gibberish. They get like 86,000 likes. Like, actually, I ain't ignore anybody that was trying to help me. I would not block anybody that was genuine to me. I'm happy to learn. That's why I added deaf people on my Snapchat that were from TikTok or Instagram who nicely DM'd me and wanted to help me. That's how you help somebody. And I saw those DMs and I added those people and they helped me with sign language behind the scenes. But everyone's saying I'm not actually trying to learn. I'm refusing help. I'm refusing advice. No. I had deaf people in my DMs that were sweet, that I was in contact with, that I was friendly with. And they were very friendly and I appreciated that. The rest of the high-key deaf creators with a lot of influence, a lot of following, they're the ones that made videos misleading a lot of people. And you don't help somebody learn by making...
Yeah, but you know, like, this is so bullshit, man. I don't know if they were like lean or learn or whatever like that. It could have been real, could have been fake. It's not misleading or misinformation, like some people like to say. It's already know the fucking brainwash idiots, man. But let's move on.
In public videos about them, speaking about them, saying that they're signing for all these reasons that are not true, saying they're learning this language for all these bad, malicious reasons. I said in my personal story in the beginning why I do it, I was very clear that I love the language and I think it's beautiful to talk with your hands instead of your voice. Because I'm struggling just to speak right now about everything. So that's why I learned it. And it was fulfilling to learn new signs and practice them because I practiced a lot. Every video I practiced a lot and I took a lot of takes. It was fulfilling to then get the signs down for a video and post it and have other people admire the sign language and love it too.
Well, sadly, see, that's what the thing is. All these other social media platforms fucking do that shit, no matter what. Even a dude 4 or 5 years ago, one of the CEO, like, not CEOs, but like, dude does work for Mark, you know who? Mark Zuckerberg, or Mark, what's his name? Zuckerberg now. He's like, oh, we don't cuck the Zuck, or whatever it is called. I remember that was like, what, 2016, 2017? One of like the second, like, the associates or whatever, like his assistant. There's this Arab Middle Eastern dude, I forgot his name. But like, he said he doesn't let his daughter use Facebook. It's all that dopamine and all this. And it gives you a fake version of what fake reality is supposed to be, even though it's a fantasy virtual world. And it's like, that goes for everything. Besides Facebook, it goes for Twitter, over here on YouTube, and other places like that, like Instagram. Especially with other places, like when it comes to Facebook, Instagram, fucking Snapchat, fucking TikTok. My God, there's shitload of dopamine, that likes. The second they give you all that satisfaction and likes and good shares and followings, that's good. You know, and like on the channel, like if you ever want to like my videos, that is great. That's awesome. And if you don't, that's okay. I'll move the hell on because this ain't my full-time work. Thank God. If it was, I'd be screwed. But then again, I'm going to start looking for IRL work again because I'm not taking that jab in the arm. Fuck that. Hopefully I'm going to go somewhere else where it doesn't have to be mandatory required because that's going to fucking suck. But let's move the hell on. And this girl, I don't know. She still might be brainwashed to the system like all the other ones that are against her too. I don't know.
And have more and more people learn. I wanted to get more people to learn, and that's what I did. And I did not say I would teach them. I said go learn from deaf creators online. Go watch YouTube videos. I referred them to other deaf creators, not to myself. And that still wasn't good enough. I still was getting critiqued very harshly. And I know I have a big audience, but that doesn't mean I can meet every single person's standards. And when I don't, that's not me trying to offend you. That's me being a human being. I'm a person that tried her best on sign language every video. And of course, I see all these people hating and going crazy about me doing it. So every video I would try to do even better. I would practice the signs even more. It became a lot of pressure every video because I know when I click that post button, people finna go crazy. So I tried my best on every video.
Yeah. And it's just trying to do some sort of reference. It sounded like the old school Beyonce Jay-Z shit from back in the day. But anyways, so I said, and I ain't not gonna she's not gonna be able to fucking meet everyone's stammers. And I agree with the part. Yeah, you better be a fucking human being. You just got idiot demonic entities that are fucking destroying you internally, spiritually, mentally. But I'm not gonna go down that road. I'm gonna shut the hell up on that. But I will say this, yeah, I still don't give you the right to try to make fun and mock fun of other people that are deaf. That's still really, really fucking bad and some real grimy, shady shit, if that's true. And it probably is, especially in the music video, but let's move on.
Harder and harder, and I was shamed because of the pressure of how harshly I'm about to get critiqued. It's not fair that I had that pressure on me because I'm a human and it doesn't matter how many followers I have. I'm going to keep doing my best at the end of the day. I can't perform like a robot. It's easy to point fingers at me and put the blame on me for what all these people are saying about me in videos when all the information has been twisted. And I know I haven't spoke before, but I wasn't ready to. It's hard to speak on camera. It's hard to look at the camera. That's why I'm looking at the mirror. So...
Really? It shouldn't be. I don't know, granted, I've been doing it for crap load, except for those 3.5 years I decided to do like reaction review segment videos like this. The only reason I didn't do it for like 3.5 years because I left out the brony community and shit like that. And then for a bunch of other reasons too. It's trash. I did do like the chat and breeze and walk and talk stuff at the time, but it wasn't react stuff. But anyways, yeah. That's why she kept looking at the mirror instead of the camera. I don't know why. You got the thing. You had the platform already. You had like, what, 2.5 million plus fucking followers, more or less. You should have been a lot more extra comfortable doing this shit by this point, man. Granted, I've been doing older YouTube videos even way back in 08 and 09. My older criticism guy channel. And I kind of stopped like 2014 or 15 because I had to manage 2 channels. It was just way too stressful as fuck. I can kind of sort of relate to the stressfulness. But then again, I didn't have like thousands or millions of plus people following me, thank God. Because if I did, whew, that would be pressure as fuck. But at the same time, I had to learn how to manage and deal with that stuff. Well, yeah, I get it. The bitch is a human being and she's not a robot, but you don't have to be a little bit of a piece of garbage to other people like that. Come on. I wish she'd kind of get her head up her ass mentally.
I'm trying my best. I'm not the only hearing person that has gotten attention from sign language that this has happened to. There's other hearing girls that blocked not so friendly deaf creators that also made videos about them too, not just me. And they got in trouble for it too. Pretty much canceled. So they're forced to stop doing sign language like me. Because there's no chance in recovering from this type of treatment and situation. I mean, when they've already told millions of people I fake it and I do gibberish and I'm signing for bad reasons. There's no coming back from that after millions of people already have a perception of me that can't be changed. So it doesn't matter how good I sign every video going forward. You have already given them an idea of who I am, and there was no way of changing that. You told them I signed for clout, such a dark reason, these selfish reasons, when signing was helping me. Dancing the way I did and getting those signs right was fulfilling and relieving for me. Every time I signed and danced around, it felt like it was getting pain out of me, and y'all took that.
I don't know about that part. Then again, I'm not a therapist, psychiatrist, or anything. It's like, oh, like, tell me about this part of your life. Tell me about that. You're like, no, I'm not any of that shit. Fuck that, man. I'm just saying, but that really was like helping that chick, like getting rid of her pain, anxiety, stressfulness, and all this other stuff that she was going through. All this shit that was mentally, spiritual in that girl's life. Hey, and that's great, but you should never screw it up in the first fucking place, my guy. You should never just throw a whole bunch of people that have a lot of disabilities mentally and physically and spiritually and all that stuff and like just throw them all under the bus. I still fucking disagree with that shit. And if that was true, yeah, shame on her for doing it. Thank God this chick ain't my daughter. She was, huh? Oh God, I don't even know if she'll be able to use the internet ever again. Let's go under a different alias. My personal opinion. And then again, this chick's probably young enough to be my niece, not maybe my daughter. I don't know. But whatever. Let's move that along.
Just because I want to block some of y'all that were not nice to me. I went from 2,000 followers to 400,000 in a few weeks, and I'm an anxious girl, and I was overwhelmed. So I was blocking many people, and I didn't care if you were hearing or deaf. If I saw you making public videos about me, you were getting blocked. That's childish. That's not right. You can hit me up in my DMs if you got a question, or if you want to help me learn a sign. But other than that, you got different intentions if you making social media posts about me. Y'all laughed at me, said I was terrible at your language, said I'm signing for bad reasons, like as an aesthetic or trend or for clout. And then
yeah, it could have still been for trendiness and clout, especially if she was going to make any advertisements. She got people that were sponsoring her and any of that stuff, or these big-time billion-dollar, like, in the fast food chains, or, like, these clothing fashion design places, or technology places, like, you know, typical Gucci, Prada, Fendi, I guess, stuff, or typical Microsoft or Apple or fucking T-Mobile or any of those places like that. Yeah, and then that would have been different. And she's just definitely just doing it for the money and profit and the clout show, obviously. Well, let's move on.
Expect me to be friendly in return. That's not how you get what you want in life. The approach that y'all came at us with is not okay. Making social media videos about us is not okay. Being harsh and rude in our comments is not okay. And if the approach wasn't so harsh and aggressive, things would have played out better for all us hearing girls, huh? But y'all high-key deaf creators with a lot of following who made these viral videos about me, y'all messed up for that. And it's not okay. And it was bullying what you guys did to me.
I don't know if it was really bullying or not. And trust me, I was some dude way back in elementary, middle school. This is at the time before, like a social media, like social, like they say, social engineering control opposition. It could have been that too. And the freaking NWO globalist shit. I don't know. It could have been all that fucking evil garbage that's out there already. Still, and you look at even out there now. I don't talk about it very much. The whole BL+M thing that's going on and stuff. And all this other fucking riots, that shit that happened about 2.5 weeks ago. I seen all this shit. I don't talk about it on the channel because I usually talk about gaming and anime stuff most of the time. I already know what the fuck is going on out there too. The physical fucking world. I don't spend all day on fucking Twitter and just on Instagram liking shit 24/7. That don't drive me out the fucking walls, to be honest. But luckily I was still able to keep my job for a little bit. It's just, except for the last, like, beginning of the plan that's game, I had to do some grocery store stuff for a little bit for 2 months, and after that, I got my hotel stuff back, thank God. But I had to go somewhere else to do because I'm not getting the job, like I said. Well, let's go back to this chick. I don't know. It could have been cyberbullying and stuff like that, because I think it was like my sophomore, junior, senior. I started seeing the rise of more cyberbullying shit started to come to pass. And I seen all that shit from the groundworks. From the ground up, I seen all of this shit slowly starting to rear its ugly fucking head of demonic entity shit, you know? It's real fucking evil. Actually, the real old school shit, when I talked about it on this channel, like old school Amanda Ta stuff and the Christina Grimmie stuff that happened way back in the day. And even like barely 2 years ago, it's one of the greatest fucking reactors of all time, Nintendo, man, the one to make all the Joy-Con boys, Etika, you know. That shit fucking hurt real bad. It's barely going to be 2.5 years since dude's passed away next month, or I think the month after. It's a bitch, you know. But let's continue.
And you caused hearing people and everyone else to bully me as well. So now, since you guys didn't like the way I signed, I get constant death threats and bullying in my comments every single day.
I probably disagree with too.
Because you guys didn't like the way I signed.
Threats.
And because I blocked some of you that were rude and disrespectful. Mm-hmm. This is what you guys caused me. This is what you guys caused me and other hearing girls. So much more anxiety and more hate that was not necessary.
Oh, there goes the whole list there. I'm not surprised that she did. I'm not going to say karma got her up the ass. I don't know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. And that's social media is, man. You don't got the thick skin to handle that shit. You just got a GTFO, or just handle that. That's how you do it. And they grow the hell out, man. Well, I guess that's it. That's her done talking. It's just a bunch of hater comments. It could have been, troll comments. They're a bitch. You gotta understand that's just how the internet is nowadays. There's still some parts that are good and positive vibes too, obviously. The ableist. This one knows in Spanish. Of course it would be. Not surprised. I guess that's it, yeah. So overall thoughts, views, and opinions, yeah. Not gonna say this chick had to come to her. She didn't deserve all the hatred and fucking anxiety, but at the same time, IRL when she's getting death threats and stuff, yeah, that's definitely not a good thing. As far as the whole video went, I don't know. Not sure if I really buy this one, because she ends up doing another, music video of her not giving a shit about, real actual people that are deaf and all that. Then I know she was probably lying to a bunch of people doing a bold-faced lie in front of everyone, in front of her own little platform. It's just extremely fucking degenerative and real fucking sad, to be honest. And she wasn't real about it. She was lying the whole fucking time. What's that? Maybe IRL off camera, she might be the sweetest, nicest, humblest, wholesome chick ever, but she might be an asshole piece of garbage. I don't know. It's not a lot of some of these male or female, regardless of whatever the fuck they want to identify as, which fucking sad. That's how it is nowadays, but that's just how it is. She didn't have the thick skin to handle it, and now she's going to be off of the internet forever. Unless maybe a week or two, maybe a month at most. She comes back under a different alias and pretends to be something else. Actually, I'm not going to give too much shout-outs credits, but I got to give credit to this chick anyways. This other girl, Mimi, or whatever her name was. And she did some video a week earlier. This one dude used to be a tattoo artist, a celebrity dude. Something Rosalando or something. I forgot his name. Rosalando Lacoste. I think he tried to end up be a music artist later because he didn't want to have his history about being a tattoo artist, celebrities and real big YouTubers and shit like that, and influencers. Because he wanted to dig that under the rug. But yeah, I'll leave the link down below if you want to check it out. But anyways, that's all I got to say for now. Links down below. Cartel's not done. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen. And boys and bangers, as always. I'm talking to Nikki Moyes. I'll see you when I see you guys. Day or good night, wherever universe out there. Jason Murphy's your content channel, including video game industry news and mind news, internet news on Twitch, drama news, reaction videos like this. And that's it. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Let's goodbye. See you awesome people on the flip side. Later.